What's up, everybody out there on YouTube? Bryce and Michael RC here, and today we are going to be talking about chrome slash silver because they kind of go hand in hand. One of the biggest things that I get asked by a lot of people when it comes to cosplaying and stuff like that is what colors am I using? Because you can see the helmets and stuff behind me. I've used an array of different colors, and a lot of times whenever I'm building my cosplay helmets, that's not even the first color that I go with. Any of these right here weren't even the first try. In fact, the Darth Vader black there, probably went through 5 different blacks before I figured out the black that I wanted to use for it. The Power Ranger down here that you can't really see, 4 or 5 different blues before I settled on a blue. I mean, and the list goes on and on and on. I'm always trying to find the right one, so I probably spend way too much in spray paint. So if you guys want to get on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, Bryce and Michael RC, and you guys can get on there and any of my helmets that you guys like, or if you guys see an image that's a color that you like that you want to get, just ask me. Typically, I'll post a picture with the can of spray paint with if it's a really good color that I think is kind of hard to get, because I test and test and test. And on this Ant-Man that I'm working right now, I've already done like 3 different types of silver chromes on it, and this is one of the biggest reasons why I'm making this video. I'm going to show you guys something. You guys can see on this can here and on this can here, the tops are both mirrored chrome. And we've all kind of been through this if you've been building cosplay for any period of time, or if you've been spray painting your bicycle, or if you've been spray painting your car or something like that and trying to find the correct color. There's a lot of spray paint cans out there that say they're chrome and show chrome on the top, but they're really not. And I have another color here. This is actually called aluminum, but the top was actually about the same color as that, and you guys can see down here at the bottom. The cool thing about these enamels that Rust-Oleum puts out with these acrylic enamels is if you look at this right here, that's typically the right color. Little pro tip for you if you don't know. So this is kind of a thing that I went through. A lot of these, if you can't do chrome or the right color chrome, or you can't find the right color chrome, one of the things that you can do is just make it look metal. And that's what this is really good for here. But we've all seen these lids, and this is what we're going to be talking about today, is finding a correct chrome. I'm going to show you a few examples, and then I've got 3 different cans here that I really like, that I really enjoy. This one's not really a chrome, it's more of a high gloss, extremely good looking silver, but you can even see that in the label there. You see how it shines like it's chrome, like it's a dark chrome. It doesn't even look like that at all. Like it shows the car on it, like that's going to be the color or something. It's not that color at all, but it actually is a really beautiful color that I love to use. Anytime that I use silver, this is the one that I want to use, because this is probably the best silver out there. Now, when it goes to like cheapest, when you want to go down to cheap, what a lot of people do first is brilliant silver. We've all heard of brilliant silver. In fact, that's the first one that I started out with because it's like 3 something a can, and it's a silver. It's a really flaky silver. It's got a lot of flakes in it. A lot of shiny flakes, and I'm going to show you guys that one real quick so you guys can see. This is I'm restoring this right now, so that's why it's not brown on the handle anymore. I've got to resand a bunch of stuff, but I was testing out some colors on this, and this actually has some brilliant silver in it. You guys can see right there, and I'll put a spray paint can right up here so you guys can see what this brilliant silver looks like. Not a chrome, just a silver. But the one really good thing about brilliant silver is you can put a clear coat on top of it and it works just fine. And that's something that we're going to get into when it comes to these chromes that I've kind of stumbled onto. It's really good silver and it's super cheap. And that one really doesn't lie to you too much. The spray paint lid is basically the color that it gives you. So now we're going to move on to the cans that are meant to be chrome, that have the top on it that say that they're chrome. This is pretty weathered up, so it's not going to be easy to tell. This is the very first free Thingiverse Ant-Man helmet that I ever did, and it doesn't have a clear coat on it. I can see the can in my head, but I can't remember what it's called. So I'm gonna Google that and put it right up here for you guys so you guys can see that. I apologize. I had it a second ago, but I don't have the can on me because I've never used it again. But that's what I ended up using on this, and you guys can see. Just like the brilliant silver, it's just a silver, and that's what a lot of these chromes, and that's what sucks about a lot of these, is they say they're chrome, the lid says that they're chrome, but they don't end up being chrome. Okay, I'm going to show you the Mandalorian helmet here. This one's actually better And see, this one actually doesn't lie to you. This one is this color here. And this is what I love about it. This is vibrant, beautiful. You guys can see it shines beautifully off the light. It's a bit reflective, and honestly, all this would need is a high gloss clear coat on it, and it would be slightly reflective. It wouldn't be chrome, but it would be a high gloss silver that it would be reflective, and you'd be able to see yourself in it. And that would look really good. So that's one of those that it says chrome in the title. It says silver chrome down there in the bottom, and it's not chrome at all. It's literally just silver, but it looks really good. It's a beautiful color. This is probably one of my favorite colors, and this is my favorite brand of spray paint here. If you guys go back and look at my Iron Man suit build, this is the only paint that I used. I used it on the red, I used their gold, and then I used this for the silver parts, and a beautiful, beautiful set. I suggest if anybody wants a really beautiful color, but see, this even says premium chrome paint. So it's not chrome. It's a beautiful color, and it's perfect for the Mandalorian. That's one of the things that you can kind of get caught with, is going and buying a chrome thinking that it's going to be a chrome, a completely different color than you thought, and then you get this. All right, now we're moving on to this right here. This is called Rust-Oleum. You can get this at Walmart too. It's metallic. The thing about these Rust-Oleum cheap ones from Walmart is they bond with plastic very easily. And they're pretty good paints. They're fast drying. A lot of them are paint and primers together. Shows a chrome lid to it, but down here it says metallic silver on it. So make sure that you're reading that as well, because this isn't what it looks like at all. I'll show you a picture right up here of my current Ant-Man, the first iteration, because I just wanted to try this out. The first time that I sprayed it. That is the first coat. It's still wet. It looks pretty decent, but it's still not a chrome. In fact, when it dries, you can see here the actual color. Bit more chrome, you guys can tell. And this is a little bit dusty. This is one of the first helmets that I ever built. But a lot more shinier than the other ones for sure. A lot more chrome than the other ones. But the problem with this one, I think it's a lot more chrome looking because this actually does have a clear coat on it. The clear coat definitely helps it out. And now before we get to the very last one, the one that I would recommend to you guys, and I would probably do a lot more because I've used a lot more of these, but these are kind of the ones that I have on hand that I can show you, and the helmets that I have left that I can show you, because I've been selling some of my helmets. So I tried to get an easy, if I didn't have the can, I had a helmet to show you guys comparatively, and I tried to get the cans and the helmets that I can compare with. But this is, and I just found it the other day for the first time, and I've been going around. I'll tell you guys this, I did get a really awesome mirrored paint, and I don't think it was chrome. I think it was just metal mirrored finish, and it was like a hobby paint, and I tried it on my Captain America shield, and the only problem with it was I couldn't get it to dry. 5 days. I don't think it bonded with plastic. I don't think it was meant to go onto plastic, or else I wasn't using the right primer, or I don't know what I was doing, but it did not want to dry at all. I waited 5 days. It was summertime. I left it outside. I tried everything to get this to dry, and every time that I would get it back and start working on it, it was just gooey mush. Anytime that you barely touched it, your fingerprint would be left in it and stuff. You couldn't tape on it. It was a mess. It sucked. So I won't recommend that. If it would have dried and it would have worked good, and I might be doing something wrong, maybe there's an applicator that you need for it or something like that. They certainly didn't. It didn't say in the, it had directions on the back, and it just said the spray, wait so many hours. So there was no applicator mentioned. But so I'm not sure. Maybe it needed a clear coat put over it. I don't know. I don't. But that would have been the one that I suggested. It was awesome. This was like the most mirrored chrome I've ever seen. So that's number one. Number two, I've been watching some videos online, and I'm gonna try this out, and I'll do a video on it so I can show you guys to make sure that it works properly for 3D printed parts, because I know that the PLA, some paints and stuff don't react to the PLA. For example, this stuff you absolutely need a primer down before you apply this on. I'll show you guys a picture right up here, because if you have any exposed plastic, then it does show through this. So you can put this on as thick as you want or anything like that, but as soon as it hits that plastic, you'll see it. Like the plastic underneath it had layer line, Bondo, layer line, Bondo, layer line, and you could see the lines. You couldn't feel it once it dried, but you could see the lines through it. It was weird. So you absolutely need a primer when you put this on. Primary rule for any chrome, you need a base coat on it. A black base coat is what everybody suggests. You guys can see right here, or if you guys have been following me on Instagram, I did put a flat black base coat on this. A lot of people recommend in fact, most people recommend a gloss black, but I don't like to use gloss colors as a primer. It's always just been a rule of thumb for me not to use any gloss colors. So I wet sand everything. So I don't like sanding high gloss. I don't like wet sanding high gloss stuff. I really don't. But they say when applying chrome, you want a high gloss black. So that's just a little pro tip for you guys. If you guys want the best quality chrome is with a high gloss black primer. Personal preference, I guess. That's all it is. I've been watching videos online of different applications of chrome. So before I show you this chrome that I just recently found, but I've been trying to find the perfect chrome. And if you guys have been following me on Instagram, you know, because I posted, I found it, right? So before I get to that one, I just watched a video online about a product called Easy Chrome. And on Easy Chrome, you get a gloss black to primer it with, and then you can take this and you can either spray it on if you have a sprayer, or you can get the sprayer. It comes with a bottle with a little spray attachment, and you can put the paint in it and paint it on, or you can take a brush and brush it on. Doesn't matter. Within a few seconds, it turns into a mirrored chrome. So it goes on all silvery, like it's going to be a basic brilliant silver or something, and then it starts turning into a mirrored finish. It looks really cool. So I'm going to try that, and I'm going to show you guys a video of that. I have got to try this because it looks like the absolute best chrome that you can get. Anyways, this right here is the one that I found. When I posted, I found it. This is Duplicolor. I actually got this off of Amazon. And I actually have tried a Duplicolor chrome that said chrome, that had a chrome top, that wasn't chrome. That was one of the other ones that I have actually tried, and it was terrible. So I was a little bit hesitant. Plus this says ideal for fiberglass and wood. So it doesn't say plastic until I sprayed it on, and then I found out that this is the perfect chrome spray paint. So I would suggest anybody out there, if you're looking for a chrome, this is pretty cheap on Amazon. Doesn't cost too much money. And it came in within a couple days. I live all the way out in Boondock, Kansas. I did wait till this dried, and I put an acrylic clear coat on it, my favorite high gloss acrylic clear coat. And you cannot put a clear coat on this, from what I've seen. Now, I'm going to do some more testing, and I'll let you guys know in the comments later on. If I do get I'm going to try some different clear coats, and so I'm going to do like a spoon test and get some plastic spoons, and I'm going to spray this all over the plastic spoons. And then I'm going to wait several days and apply clear coats, different clear coats, just to see if I can find a good clear coat that'll go on here and apply good. But it was all the way dry. I had it completely done, and then I went to go put a clear coat on it to protect it so I could tape over the clear coat so I didn't have to worry about anything with the chrome. But as soon as I applied the clear coat, and I think it might have been because it's acrylic added onto this, I'm not exactly sure what this is made out of 100%, but as soon as I applied the acrylic clear coat, it turned this into a brilliant silver looking color. Let me show you guys that without further ado, just so I can show you how good this chrome is. So the dark gunmetal is a completely different color, but that is the chrome. You can see all up here is the chrome along the back, very reflective, and this camera just isn't doing it justice. It's really not. It's a mirrored chrome. You can see my face reflecting off of it now. I don't know why this is making it look so, the camera's actually making it seem like it's a little bit cloudy, but it's not. Like, you can see my face reflecting in it right now. Let me show you guys the Mandalorian compared to this. This is the back of the new Ant-Man helmet that I'm printing. So there's the Mandalorian. There's the reflective. So it's showing the color to this perfectly. I don't know why it's not showing how reflective that is. Maybe I just need to be back. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Maybe in the light it makes it look a little bit more cloudy. That's just an amazing chrome color. So if you're looking for a good chrome, a good chrome that looks metal. That just looks amazing. Looks metalish. So that is that. And see, you can see the label. See how the label is? Compare it to here. It's right. The lid, I'm trying to move it in the light so you guys can see that the lid doesn't even do it justice. Look at the lid here. And look at the chrome. This is what I would recommend above anything right now. If you are looking for a good chrome, because there's a lot of helmets. If you're doing cosplay and cosplay helmets and stuff, that's one thing that you'll search for and you'll look for is trying to find the right spray paint to make plastic look like a metal piece. And it seems like you can go through chrome after chrome after chrome top spray paints, and they're terrible. And they're not chrome, they're not what you want, they're not even the color that is on the piece. So anyways, that's my video. Just wanted to do a quick video giving you guys my thoughts on the perfect chrome spray paint. Hopefully that helped you guys out. I know that there's a few people that have been looking for it. I've talked to people like crazy about chrome colors. But Duplicolor, you make the best chrome. We'll see you guys later. Hit that subscribe button. And I've got to think of what helmet I'm going to do next. So leave me a comment if you guys want me to do a specific helmet. Hit that bell so you're notified whenever I put out new videos. And then just hit the thumbs up. Be a nice little lad and hit the thumbs up. And if you don't like it and you want to hit the thumbs down, leave me a comment. Tell me what I could do better. If it's something that's productive that you can help me out with, that I could do better, let me know. Let me know. It'd be awesome. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good one. Bye.